can't hear you if you're talking. You're muted. That's why.
Okay, yeah, good.
Huzzah!
Hey everybody, and welcome to Jordan's Jocular Junction. This is an actual play of a great indie RPG module called Fabiens Atelier, and we are playing it in Cairn. Now, we have some great guests that are joining us for the actual play you'll be seeing over the next couple weeks. We're going to hear more from them at the end of the show and all the cool things they do. But for now, I just want to give a quick word to the game that we are playing and the system we are playing it in. So, the module we are playing is Fabiens Atelier. It is written by Brad Kerr. It originally appeared in Wyvern Songs, which is a collection of adventures, which is for old school essentials. But you can also get Fabiens Atelier separately on itch, statted for the Cairnrpg, which is the system we are using to play this game. Cairn is a free RPG you can grab online, written by Yokai Gal, and it's just a rules light kind of fantasy fair RPG. Really simple, really good, fun stuff. I hope.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just jump into the adventure unless you want me to cover anything else, Jordan, before
No, I think that's good. I've never played Cairn. Has anyone else?
Nope.
All right, this will be
First
awesome.
time.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
4 new Cairns right here.
It's just 4 new rocks sitting in a field.
New sitting
Sounds a
stones
Cairn.
next to those standing stones, you know.
You 4 adventurers find yourselves on the ground outside a lovely seaside village, floating 50 or 60 feet above you is a hockey puck shaped large chunk of land, which you knew when you were approaching it from the distance had a house on it. Now that you've gotten to the bottom, you're kind of like, gosh, how do we get up there? Let's see what you all look like. Jordan, what does your character look like? And what are they doing?
Yeah, I'm staring up at this hockey puck. I am very dexterous, and I've got a bow on my back and a hatchet. I'm gonna say like a wispy beard, like he's trying to grow a full beard, but it's just not happening yet. Definitely has some leather armor, and I've got a mutt of a dog next to me that's like knee high. You know, there's probably some like Australian Shepherd in there. You're not really sure though. And it's just me and my dog, and we're just kind of staring up at this thing like, whoa. Oh, and my name is Archer McArcher. So.
And what is your dog's name?
My dog's name is Dog.
Oh,
I'm not really good with names, so.
What about Router? We need to bring back
Router the dog. That was a good one, yeah. I'm the archer that arches. I'm Archer McArcher. This is my dog, Dog. But I don't know if I'm that grizzly
to
yet.
Remember.
We'll see.
Heck, what does your character look like? What are they doing? And what is their name?
Okay, so my character's name is Ivia the Elusive. And she is this very like thin, spindly kind of figure that is cloaked in purples and kind of a golden yellow color. As she is walking around like feverishly taking notes about this hockey puck shaped island with a floating in the sky with a house on it. And she has this long blonde hair that's spilling out of her hood and framing this kind of thin, angular face that she has.
That's awesome.
Nice.
What was her name again?
Ivia the Elusive.
Ivia.
I was like an illusionist. I have to have a title now.
JP.
Yes, my character's name is Grinwit. I imagine him to be a maybe like a burly. Let's see, armored, like leather armor. I'm a town guard, so I don't know if we had a name of the town that the seaside town, but I'm a town guard from there. Yeah. So I guess my Grinwit will be standing under this floating hockey puck, trying to assess the danger to the town.
LB.
I am playing Talia Underfold. She is an older looking lady. She has some severe sort of features. Her skin is a bit worn at this point, a little thin. Her gray hair is pulled up into a bun on the top of her head. She's dressed very cleanly, if not finely. Her clothes are good looking. She is just sort of taking everything in from the back as she's sort of like touching her chin and contemplating everything that is going on around her. She does not care for the dog. His dogs are dirty, but she puts up with him.
Wow.
She's
It's a
not going to
party
take him for any walks,
already.
but
Party
not gonna hurt
conflict already. Wow.
him. Hmm.
Okay. Who would like to roll a d6?
Me.
Okay.
Sorry. 1.
A 1. Ooh, now I get to roll a d6.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure that's a good
Yeah.
sign.
Let me pull up this little chart that I got here. Uh-huh. You hear a banging noise from high above. I mean, it's kind of muffled because this thing's pretty far away, but there's a banging noise. The whole hockey puck sort of shudders a little bit.
Oh, that seems a bit bad. Does anyone have anything that they could anyone see up there? It seems to be a bit precarious.
Is it like a mile up? Like how high is this? Is it
It's like 60 feet.
okay, so are there trees nearby? Could we climb a tree and maybe try to like climb up onto the puck?
Oh, yeah, maybe. I'm going to say the trees probably don't get all the way up there, but they'll get you a good chunk of the way up
They'll
there.
get us higher. Yeah, that's what trees do.
Mm-hmm.
They get you
Yeah.
high. And is it shaking like dust is coming down? Like it's all like the thing's
Yeah.
gonna fall down any second? Are we underneath it?
You are underneath it.
Oh, no.
I whistle to a dog and I start running and I kind of look at everyone else. I'm like, oh, we should get out of underneath the thing. Maybe over here.
Oh, right. Good idea.
Of course. Just kind of slowly walks over there.
Slowly.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
She's had a good life. If she's got it, it's
Yeah,
fine.
you know,
Let's
if
go.
I'm gonna go out here, we're okay. It's okay.
So Jordan's trying to find I'm sorry, Archer McArcher
Thank you.
is-
Trying to find a tree.
Please.
is trying to scale a tree. Everyone else is following him. Is there anything specific other characters are doing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna telekinesis myself up there.
Oh,
okay.
The first spell of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
So-
yo!
Spells in Cairn, when you
Mhm.
cast them, you don't have to roll to cast or anything like that.
Mhm.
But casting them uses up a slot of your inventory. It fills it with fatigue.
Okay.
And remember, you have limited inventory slots. So when you run
Yes.
out, you're not going to be able to keep
1,
casting.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's write it down. All right. Yeah, so you see Talia just kind of as she's sauntering, she takes out her spell book because when you cast spells, you have to have both of your hands on the spell book. Very important in the text. And she is going to start to speak the words on the page, and as she does so, sort of silver vines almost emerge from her mouth as if the breath is wisping away on the silver magic, and she as she continues to walk, she begins to levitate over towards up towards where Mr. McArcherson is climbing up.
Show off. Wow.
Okay, like McArcher is climbing up this tree, going hand
Dog
over
on my
hand.
back. I've like rope
Yeah,
tied to me. I'm
you're,
like, "Ugh."
you're hoofing it, and then you just see Talia like rising up past you.
Hello.
Yeah, it's fine. Hi. Yep. Tell us what's up there when you get there.
Yes, I will. Goodbye.
Grinwit, what are you doing?
I think I'm right behind Archer on this tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also climbing the tree.
Yeah, we gotta figure this out.
Ivia, are you climbing the tree or are you going an alternate route?
I my spells can't do anything fancy like that quite yet. So yeah, it was like I also don't know how much I trust myself to climb this tree. If that's what it comes to, maybe. Is there anything about this hockey puck island? I mean, whoever got this here must have thought about some way to get up there as a fail safe. Is there anything that I can see that might be a way to get up?
I will give you two options. You can either roll and immediately either get a yes or no answer as to like searching the area, finding something, or you can spend your entire turn, which is, generally a 10-minute interval, searching, and then we will see if you find something or not.
I'll go ahead and roll. That sounds fun. I'll do first roll.
Sure, this would be will because
Okay.
that makes sense to me.
Oh, I can do that. It's not like a single digit number like the other two. I'm so scared. All right, I have to roll under a 16, which a 9 will do.
Very good. Okay, you are checking the area and you notice there is one patch of grass near the perimeter of below the hockey puck that is flattened. And you're like, that's odd. And then you go to feel around and there's something there. It's just not visible. There is specifically like a stone block, like a step. And you step on it and you realize, you're feeling around, there's a next step and a next one and a next one. And it looks like they probably lead up to the thing.
It would be like him to put an illusion around here.
We're just up in a tree.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna go on the stairs.
So now, Ivy, I assume you will climb the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
You climb the stairs. You and Talia will get there at the same time. Meanwhile, Mr. McArcher, and Grinwit, you folks get to the top of this tree, and now you're looking, and there's like maybe a 20-foot span between like the top of the tree and the hockey puck. It's not like straight up, it's maybe like kind of a diagonal, but you can like sort of see up there a little bit. There's a bit of a lawn and a house.
Grinwit, first of all, well, two things. Number one, listen to these cool bird sounds I learned how to make. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Anyway, okay, but on a serious matter, I wonder if we can use our combined weight to bend the tree back and then fling us up onto the top of the thing. Are you game for that?
Yeah. Yep.
Good man.
You
good
sound
man.
like you know what you're doing. So
Absolutely. And I want to climb to the very tippy top and try to like help, with my weight, just like bend it down. And then hopefully we can.
If you're both going to be assisting each other, I'm already altering the rules of Cairn. Yokai would yell at me. You can roll a d20, roll under strength, and I'll give you advantage because you're both doing it.
So we're both doing it, or just one of us?
No, one of you is rolling it, but you get advantage.
And it has to be
you're
strength?
right. Yeah, you roll.
Are you sure
It
it's
is
not
strength.
dexterity?
You try to bend a tree backwards?
Okay. What's your strength, Mr. Townsguard?
12.
Oh, yeah, you should roll 100%. I am not strong.
All right.
I'm an idea man.
Well, I got a 4 on my
Oh,
first roll.
yeah.
Perfect.
So,
You don't even have to roll again. There's no
Yeah.
criticals, so yeah. Whatever.
yeah.
So
I knew this would work.
yeah, please describe
Oh my.
this scene.
Grinwit, how does it look? You do that?
Yeah, I think we get to the top and we're like we like swing back and forth a little bit to get it going, and then there's a tipping point, right, where we just start, and right as we hear the tree beginning to crack and break. We I don't know how do we
Swing
don't
our
let
weight
go.
up? I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe
we just
maybe
kinda,
I carried a rock with me and I dropped that rock so that we lose just enough weight.
Yeah, and we just go flying, fingers crossed in the air that we make it.
So Ivia gets to the top of the staircase, is now at the perimeter of this finely manicured lawn with a little pathway leading up to a very modern architecture house. Talia also steps onto the lawn, and then both Mr. McArcher and Gruenwit just fly past you, falling flat on their faces on the lawn nearby.
Flying squirrel style. I'm like, ah! But then the landing is just my stomach and face. Like,
who would like to roll a d6?
I will.
Okay.
3.
Okay. Grinwit, you are the first person to pick your face up out of the grass, and you look next to you, and lying next to you, maybe like between you and McArcher, there is a body.
A dead body?
They could just be sleeping, but they're also lying face down on the lawn.
He probably had the same idea we had. So I spit out some grass.
Yeah. So would I what are they wearing?
So you notice they're there, you see that they are wearing, they're like old man wearing a conical hat with stars on it and a robe with stars on it, and again lying face down.
Okay, another question. Has this floating island house, did it just appear recently? Or okay, and then how far away from the town are we?
Oh, probably like, that's a good question. Maybe on the perimeter of the town, so there's like you're like near the property of like the first farmhouse, let's say.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, assuming this is I've never seen a floating island before, so to this humble town guard, this seems like some wizard hocus pocus, and I'm just gonna give the person a little kick, a little nudge.
They do not respond to your little kick.
Okay.
I will point out that everybody else also notices this body here.
Yeah,
you're just kicking bodies now. What's going on?
I'm not kicking him. I'm just giving him a little nudge with my foot.
Just help the guy. What?
Just see if he's okay.
As a Fabian super fan, would I recognize who this might be?
Oh my god, at least it looks like his outfit for sure.
Okay, I mean, it could be cosplay. I'm going to gently just turn the body over.
Yeah, this person appears to be dead. Their eyes are wide open. They've got like their tongue lolling out, and they're wearing the wizard robe, right? And otherwise they're wearing boxers and fuzzy slippers, and you see next to them there's a coffee mug that has fallen onto the ground that says "World's #1 Wizard."
This is my kind of wizard. I really said that's Jordan talking, but yeah, I know that Fabian lives somewhere around here, but usually this whole thing is invisible, I thought. So you're telling me I'm forgetting your name. I have it written down. Ivia?
Ivia.
You're telling me that this is that Fabian guy?
Yes, I mean, who could have done something like this?
I don't know.
I wonder if they're in the house. They have to answer for this.
Is my dog like doing anything? Any whining or? Like, is his dog danger sense tingling?
There is a seagull that has flown down that is bothering your dog. And
We're not
he's
even
chasing it.
near the ocean. Are we near the
No,
ocean?
we are. We're in a
Oh,
seaside town.
Yeah,
that
the
makes
sky
sense. It's a
rat.
seagull. Okay.
Yes, get it together, Mr. Archison. Now, if this man has presumably died of some sort of ailment, why would he be in such an unbecoming situation out on the lawn in his boxers? Was he lured out here?
Well, I mean, I don't think he gets a lot of. It's kind of like when you're in a really tall building, you walk around in your underwear. You're so tall, nobody can see. I wonder if it's like that. He just kind of, this is how he lives his life. You know?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is that how you live your life, Mr. Atchison?
I'm a tree guy. I'm not gonna lie. Really enjoy trees.
Is that
more
a yes or
more
a no?
grass in my mouth as I'm spitting it out. Mud all over my face.
You're telling me if there was a really tall tree.
But yeah,
I'd
you'd
probably
be
live
naked in
there
that tree.
and
Yep.
make a hammock and be nude. Yeah, that's exactly what I would do.
Yes, as the elves do. I see. Now, so are we in the business of researching what happens to deaths, or are we moving forward?
Can I look over the body, kind of
Sure.
pat him down, and see if there's like, I don't know, a bite or some kind of I was gonna say injection point, but that doesn't make any sense in this context. But like a bite or a bullet wound
Sword
or
wound.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bullet wound. Was
Yeah.
he shot?
Was he shot? Is this the murder on the
What?
floating island express? Is that what this is?
A 25 caliber bullet? No, make a will roll and you can determine cause of death.
Ooh. That is a fail. I did a 9 and my will is 7.
What could have killed him? Could have been
Guys.
nefarious, could have been poison. You don't find any like stab wounds or anything,
Okay.
or any signs of like blunt force trauma.
This man should be
but
alive, guys.
You're not sure what could have killed him. Yeah.
I will whisper to Ivia, because you seem like the one that knows the most about Fabian. I will tell you that my cousin, whose name is Franwit, is Fabian's apprentice, and asked me to just kind of keep an eye out on the wizard. If we're saying this is the wizard, I'm supposed to keep an eye out. And they also mentioned to me that the wizard's wardrobe might be important to navigating this place.
So you mean by wardrobe? Just to clarify, do you mean what he is wearing, or like an actual piece of furniture?
50-50.
Yeah, that sounds like Fabian. So your cousin studied under
My
him.
cousin's Fabian's apprentice is currently on a vacation.
Ah, very
And
convenient.
Yeah. Don't. I mean, they have no reason to no ill will towards Fabian. This isn't what I expected when I was asked to check in on the wizard. Let's put it that way.
I don't think anybody could have known until we got up here.
Right.
Well, if there was something that did happen to him, there would be evidence around here. Maybe we should look for something. What could have happened, or a murder weapon? I don't know. Like, I would like to look around.
Okay, you can search the area. That is also going to be will.
Okay. There we go.
Is
Under
someone going
16.
to check him to make sure that he doesn't have any sort of apparatuses on him or anything of the sort, other than his skivvies?
Well, McArcher was trying to do that.
I mean, the cup looks pretty cool. If nobody else wants this cup.
World's #1 wizard.
That was a 7. So that was under for me.
Sure. You notice that there is a mailbox that you hadn't noticed earlier because of some well-placed shrubbery. He may have been headed in that direction. It has some letters in it. Most of them are junk mail. There's like one of those Publishers Clearinghouse things. Like, obviously, didn't win. Not real, right? But there is also a letter from a very official looking letter from like a repair company.
Interesting. Can I? I'll kind of look over to the town guard. If, can I open this, or is this going to be a problem?
It's a federal offense. What else is
Yeah,
You
exactly
can't
what I
do
was
it.
gonna say. Tampering with another person's mail is a federal offense. I'll Grinwit's gonna look at you holding the mail. Is gonna look at a dead wizard. Gonna give you a look, and then just kind of like turn around, as long as I don't see it.
Plausible deniability. I love it.
Yeah.
You open up the letter.
Hmm.
It lists, so it's from some repair company, gnomes probably, and it lists like a bunch of part numbers which don't mean anything to you exactly, but it talks about a scheduled repair that has been requested by Fabian the wizard, and that they are saying, oh yeah, we're really busy right now working on some there's a lich who wants some mechanisms built in a dungeon, and it's just like a whole big job. But as soon as we finish with that, we'll come over and take a look at the engine problems that you contacted us about. Probably not gonna be until next week though.
Interesting. I'll communicate that to the group. Um, there was apparently some type of engine problem. I don't know if there's something in the house or you had some type of vehicular transport or something.
Yeah. Well, his house is supposed to be invisible too. Something's wrong, I think.
Yeah.
So maybe the
Invisible.
repairs were to fix the invisibility.
Mhm.
What has Talia been doing?
Talia, I think Talia wants to see if she can find anything on his body or like examine his cloak to see if we're talking about. She has a stick that she has found, and she is using the stick to like lift it and not touch it with her hands. So she's observing the clothing and seeing if he has any sort of jewels or lamps on him, anything.
There is roll will again. See if
Okie
you
dokie.
notice.
Let us see. Got a 10. I'm looking for a 15, so we're good.
Right. You find a class ring on his finger,
Oh.
which is might be worth something. I don't know.
Mm.
And the cloak, you can tell, being the character that you are, someone who can cast spells. This cloak is definitely magical, but you're not sure exactly what it does.
Mm-hmm.
Just seems magical to you.
Mm. Well, if we're speaking of wardrobes as in his clothing, not the item that you keep in your boudoir, this seems to be of some sort of magical sort. If someone would like to remove it from his person, and we can see if it's perhaps a key to the front door or something that warms
Yeah.
itself. I'm not certain.
Absolutely. A dog. And I'll have dog run over and grab his foot. And then I'll pull the cloak off from the other end. And I'll walk it over to Talia. I'll be like, here you go. Let me know what it does. I'm really curious.
No,
Yeah.
really, I would rather
No, it's fine. And
not.
I'll drape it over your
Oh.
shoulders.
Oh,
Yeah, you look great. Oh, and the hat. And I'll run over and grab the hat. Put
No,
it back
no,
on top.
please. My hair would be no.
Talia. I'm keeping the mug. Like, walk away.
Right.
Heck. Please roll me a d6.
Okay. Also, is it possible for me to just keep the junk mail?
Yeah.
That's a 5.
Okay.
I will add it to my inventory.
All right. So yeah, whoever is taking the cloak, remember that gets added to your inventory or becomes a worn item if you're not wearing. I think you can wear up to 2 items, just like sort of like you can hold up to 2 items, you know?
So on our character sheets, like in the bag area, like that's our inventory, and you can't have any more than that. And spells take up stuff and things. That's cool. Okay.
All right. So yeah, this wizard is dead. They have a magic cloak. How to activate it, no one yet knows. There's some mail. There's that seagull is still bothering Dog a little bit. And yeah, there's the house, modern architecture with a large front door.
Let's go up to the door. Modern architect. When you say modern, like us modern, like modern day, like is this like a California style coastal breeze house kind of thing?
Yeah, it was like a Franklin Lloyd Wright deal. Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'll turn to Grinwit and I'll be like, dude, should we knock? I mean, he's over there. Should we just go in? You ready to solve a murder?
I think this counts as like an investigation at this point.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
all right. Should we announce ourselves?
I mean, I guess we can see if it's unlocked first.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll try the doorknob.
It is unlocked.
I'll push it open. Don't shoot!
I believe Sir Grinwit has the authority here. Why don't we let him take the lead?
That's
as
smart.
a
That's
town
smart.
guard, yes.
And I'll back up. And I'll notch an arrow. Got your back. I mean, I won't shoot you in the back, but I got your back.
Right, of course. Yeah. You know, cautiously, you know, give a good loud knock on the door, and take a step in, look around, and say, "Is there anybody home?"
When you knock on the door, no one answers, but you do hear movement inside. And you peek into the door, and you see a large domed rotunda, bathed in sunlight from a decorative glass ceiling. Wrought iron stairs lead up to a wraparound library mezzanine. Doors provide exit in each cardinal direction. An imposing, sword-wielding iron statue looms from the northwestern wall. And yeah, I have a picture that I can show you in Discord.
That's really cool.
What an interestingly proportioned statue that is.
Is that the movement? Did I hear movement from in this room, or is it elsewhere?
The movement was definitely coming from somewhere within here, but it just like poking your head in the door, you don't see anything.
Okay. I'm about to say, like, who goes there? Who? Show yourself.
You hear a squawking sound, and a saffron toucan with an unnaturally angular beak flaps over from the mezzanine, squawking loudly. Specifically, it says, "Thank goodness you're here! The engine's losing power! Controls are unresponsive! We're all going to die! The island's going to crash! Help! Help! Squawk!"
calm down, man.
The bird does not like land on your shoulder or anything.
Uh-huh.
It is flying around, and now that it sees someone, it's just sort of circling in the
Yeah,
air,
yeah.
yelling warnings.
We're here to help. We're here to help.
Danger! Danger! It just keeps yelling warnings.
Uh-huh.
Point us into where the room is. What's broken? Come on, bird!
So
I'm an archer, not a machine fixer.
I'm just a ranger, not an animal whisperer. Come on now. The bird appears to be it doesn't really respond when you talk to it so much as it's just saying these things over and over. And it's
so
saying
it's
it to you
annoying.
because you
Okay.
yes. And it's saying it to you because you're in the room.
Hmm.
Do you folks enter the room or are you staying in the doorway? Oh, we got a cat.
Oh, the baby.
Cutie.
I would like to
let's
go
go
in. Yeah.
Yeah,
Same.
yeah.
I want to investigate this
I'll be in the
statue. I
back.
want to check out the doors. I want to stop this bird from squawking so much.
Mm-hmm. Making a lot of noise.
You want a bird? He'll take it.
And Ivia and Talia, are you folks following? Or are you staying outside?
I'll follow in, just at the back.
Yeah, it's like I would also like to go in because I'm guessing that's where this engine is. Maybe we'll see.
Maybe. Okay, the bird continues squawking. Warning! Danger! And it's sort of flying around the upper part of the room. There are all these doors.
What do you guys want to check out first? Which way do we want to go?
From the picture, it looks like some of the doors had like labels on them. Is that true?
It does seem that way.
Then I would like
one
to
without a handle.
read some of the doors labels.
Sure. That door to your left on the western wall has a label on it.
What does it say?
West, a black locked wooden door with a strange 10-inch long board-shaped keyhole. Kind of looks like a mail slot. A bronze plaque reads "Control Room."
I mean, this feels like a place we should go in. Can I put my ear to it? What do I hear on the other side?
The hum of machinery.
Try the doorknob.
Locked.
It's locked. We're gonna need a. Can I? Is it like a mail slot with a flippy do? Can I actually like open it up and look in there?
Yeah, sure.
my
You can look in there. You can't see too much. It's pretty narrow, but it looks like there's a lot of like windows, and there's just a bunch of to your ranger eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Junk. There's a lot of junk in there. There's like
Okay.
all sorts of weird. There's like wires and tubes and levers and all sorts of stuff. It doesn't look like it makes any sense to you whatsoever.
All right. I'll go look at the statue next to him and just kind of be like, what is up with this statue?
Ooh. It's a big, imposing statue. It's got a sword. It is there.
Can I say, "Oi, statue, can you open this door?"
Nothing happens.
Okay, guys, I'm out of ideas. I need your help.
What is Grinwit doing?
I guess the door that has no handle on it is kind of interesting.
So you approach it.
Yeah.
It looks like this is like a swinging style door.
Oh. Okay. Give it a gentle push, a peek.
Give it a peek. As soon as it opens just like a little bit, some sound escapes from inside, and you can hear a crash, like a plate has just been shattered, and some sounds of movement and other strange noises you can't quite identify. Do you want to peek inside?
Yeah, I'm curious. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Pure chaos is what you see. um, Pure chaos rages in an otherwise very fine kitchen. A great creature composed of dancing flame wages battle with a hulking brute of living ice. Fires rage, smoke bellows, and slush sloughs off of the walls and countertops. Meanwhile, off to the side, meanwhile, an iron statue in a frilly apron attempts to clean, while another attempts to cook. Both pursuits are futile in the wake of the overwhelming elemental violence around them. Yeah, that's you poke your head in and you just see this battle between these two elementals going on.
Yeah, just gonna leave that there for
Sure.
now, I think. Just
Okay.
back into the main room.
Ivia and Talia, as you are entering, while McArcher and Grinwit are both peeking in those two doors, you notice there is some or a couple of small creatures that are making their way across the floor. You didn't notice them before. I think they came from under the staircase. Um, let's see here. Where does it say the thing? I'm trying to find it. I thought it was right here. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, it's four. Four 2-inch tall, blue skinned warrior gremlins march slowly across the rug towards the north end of the room.
Sure.
Is this
Yeah.
one of my hallucinations? Are you seeing this, young one?
I'm also seeing this. I've never seen anything like them.
Right. Excuse me, small ones. What are you doing here?
They stop. They look up at you. They brandish tiny weapons. Got like a little scimitar.
Mhm.
Another
Oh.
one's got like what looks like a razor blade they found in like the bathroom maybe. Um
Mhm. They made a
and you
shiv.
just you hear them shouting, but it's just like little mouse squeaks. You can't tell what they're
Mhm.
saying, and then they run
Mm.
at you. But
Oh.
they're very small, and even though you're close by them, it takes them a while to get there. So they're charging
Mhm.
dramatically at you.
I see. I think they're hostile, dear.
Definitely, but what do we do with them?
Oh.
You have a glass or something? I feel like they'll get stepped on, and that worries me.
Yes, yes. Perhaps is there a vase around?
Oh, there is a potted plant on the table near the north wall.
Get get that that potted plant. We'll dump it out and use the pot as a little container for them. It's got a hole on the top, so they'll be able to breathe if that's what they require.
Okay, yeah, I'll take the potted plant and just kind of and does it have like one of like those plates under it to like get all the drainage? Like I'll just kind of like put the dirt and the plant onto
Yeah.
that and bring the pot.
You do that, and then you could try to put the pot down on the little blue guys. There's four of them, so I want you to roll Dex to just see how many of them
Oh
you can
no.
trap.
All right.
You're gonna get
Oh,
at least one.
okay. Okay, that's reassuring. All right, because I have to roll under a 6. Nope, that's a 10.
Okay. Well, you got one of them for sure. The others scatter. They're so much quicker than they seemed like they would be. They're seemingly in retreat. They are running towards the northern wall where they were originally headed. Yeah, but you have trapped one inside this pot.
Perhaps we should leave it here. They might have we could give them an exciting rescue mission for their friend.
as long as the island doesn't crash down first. Let's see if
Oh, hell.
the way they're going will enlighten us.
Right. Mr. Archer, Mr. McArcherson,
Yes.
have you attempted to pick the lock of that door?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm more of like a knob kind of like handle guy. Like I don't really lockpick things. But there's
Well,
other
let-
doors. I don't know. What's this other one do? Go over to the gold door, the yellow door. Is that one locked?
Okay, well, you're gonna head over there, but meanwhile,
Okay.
Grinwit turns around after being like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that room alone," and you see, you almost trip over these little guys that are running across like right behind you towards this little side table, which you swore had a potted plant on it, but now it's just a plate and a pile of dirt. and, and you see Ivia and Talia watching these three little blue guys running towards this little side table next to you.
Don't see that every day. Y- yeah, I mean, I'll just watch. I don't.
Grab the door for him.
Yeah, they're heading for the
Well,
table, not the door, right?
They're heading for the table, yeah.
The
And
table. Okay.
you see they run under the table, and if you look, they are running into a mouse hole
Asshole.
that
Okay.
is on the floor, and they disappear into it. One of them
Mhm.
pokes his head out and shouts something that might be an obscenity, but you're not sure because he's so small you
Right,
can't
right,
really tell
right.
what he's saying. And yeah, and then they're gone.
Okay. I feel like we should be careful. Be careful with uh the kitchen. There's a lot going on in the kitchen. There's maybe more than we expect going on out here. We should be careful.
What's going on
JP,
in the kitchen?
How to describe it? Fire, ice, chaos. Did the the machines that were cooking and cleaning, did they look like the statue that's in here?
they do look very similar to that, yes.
Okay. Two more of those that are uh, maybe under different circumstances would make us a nice meal, but right now it just seems very dangerous in there.
Right. These elemental beings, as you're describing them, what do they look like?
I'll share what they.
Oh. Well, at least they are canceling each other out. Are you good with a lockpick, dear?
No.
Hmm.
No. I usually try to keep the doors locked. Is my job usually, you know.
Oh, that's true. This is the opposite. The opposite.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps I will give it a go. And she pulls out a bobby pin from her hair, and I'll go try to lockpick it.
Before you do that, JP, can you roll me a d6?
Yes. 5.
Okay. Talia is going to try to lockpick the lock to the control room. Okay. You stick that bobby pin in there. At first, you're just like, it's a mail slot. How do you even do that? So you're perplexing over it, but you're still like sticking the bobby pin in there, trying to puzzle it out. When you hear a voice behind you say, "Halt! You're not supposed to be doing that. Desist or perish. I will count to 5." And you
Oh.
see the statue of the robot has hefted up its sword and is heading towards Talia at the doorway.
Oh, there's no need for that. I will cease. Are you the keeper of this house now that the other keeper is dead?
As soon as you stop, like if you take your bobby pin out of the mechanism, the mechanical man stops advancing and just walks backward back to where it was and goes back into place.
Oh, I see. I found the security system. She like gets up, like very harshly gets up off of her knees and stands back up, brushes the dirt off of her outfit. Uh, what has everyone else found?
So you turned it on?
Yes, it seemed very upset by me attempting to go through this door.
Ah. So you won't talk to me, but you'll talk to other people, I say to the robot.
The robot is silent to you.
Oh.
Cold, man.
It's just cold like your non-existent soul. And then I'll
Now
walk over to
that's
that
not-
gold door.
Okay, the gold door. Just to deal with that quickly. On the eastern wall, a yellow locked wooden door with a strangely cone-shaped keyhole.
Cone shaped, like
Yep.
a funnels in.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. I'll try the door. I'm assuming it's locked.
Yep, it's locked.
Okay, guys, I think we need to go upstairs, or someone needs to find some lock picks.
Or a set of keys.
Oh yeah. Is there any keys in that magical robe of yours, Talia?
No. Oh, wait. I'll check the pockets.
There is not.
No, I don't think so. Maybe if and she like takes the sleeve of it, like touches the door with it to see.
No
No.
effect.
It itself is not a key either.
That's a good thought. Something of his is obviously a key for that. And I don't think it looks like a normal key. It's a mail slot. Could a book
Wait.
possibly fit in it? Does it look like book shaped?
The control room mail slot, because the control keyhole, which looks like a mail slot, does look like it could be book shaped, but it would have to be a pretty thin book.
Okay.
I mean,
What if you put the mail through the slot?
Yeah, you've got the mail.
Oh,
Try it.
Yeah. I took the mail with me. Can I put the letter in there?
Yeah, you push the publisher's clearinghouse thing through there, but it just falls into the control room. And
Now
doesn't
we
seem to have
lost
any
it.
effect.
Why would you do that?
Now we're never
Yeah.
gonna get a giant
Oh,
check.
Yeah, now yeah, it's like I should have put the single sorcerers in your area in there instead.
Yeah, that would have been a better idea.
What would the wizard equivalent of Tinder be? Like Cinder? I don't know. Like
Yes.
fire bolts in your area.
Oh,
Oh, it's funny.
hot singles.
So, so the bird is still flying around the
Mhm.
sort of the upper part of the room and squawking periodically about how you're all in danger. And there's the stairs that go upstairs, and you can
Mhm.
see at least one door up there and a bunch of bookshelves. There might be more that's out of your line of sight. And there's obviously the kitchen, which is pure chaos if you want to
Mhm.
entertain that.
I'm game to go upstairs. I'll walk up the stairs and maybe get a little closer to this bird and see if it's mechanical / look at the books. I'm not much of a reader. I'm more of an archer. But we can take a look at these books.
There, upstairs, there are 3 doors. So there's north wall, east wall, and west wall. And there are a bunch of bookcases. There is also or actually, there's a description of this I should just be reading instead of reciting it from memory. That'd be a good idea. The mezzanine. Tall bookshelves wrap around the walls of the upper level of the rotunda. On the east end of the mezzanine, a panel with 2 buttons is mounted on the banister, set directly in front of a white 5-foot circle that stands out on the black glass-like floor. And there are those 3 doors.
Maybe Grinwit, or like you might know what a home security system looks like. is this panel maybe something like that, or Avia? Is there some kind of like illusion? You guys come take a look at this. Like I said, I'm kind of a tree guy. I'm really out of my element here.
There are no trees except the pages in the books, but they're no longer trees.
Single tier for
I-
all the trees shed
Yeah.
for the books in this room.
Perhaps you should be investigating the bird that is flying around.
Okay. Squawk squawkums, squawk squawk, squawk squawky, squawk.
Do you want to try to catch the bird?
Yes, I do.
How would
I have
you
a
like
trap.
to do that?
I have a trap.
Do you have a trap?
Yeah. Can I use my large trap in some way? Is it like a? Is this
Definitely
like a
can.
bear trap? Like a?
It just says large trap. So you know what? It could be any kind of trap you want.
I would like to think that it is a net that like explodes out and grabs things
Ooh.
in the air.
That's fun. Sure. Okay, so I want a dex roll for this, and you can have advantage because you have an item that is relevant to the
Wait, what?
situation.
That is a 12, which is under my 17.
You've done it. You've
Cha-ching.
caught the toucan.
Oh,
We've
not a
got
parrot at all.
we've got a picture, which I will share with you. It's very odd looking.
Ooh.
It's really more of a toucan.
Yeah. What? So what is everyone else doing on the second floor?
I mean, I can look at the panel. I'm a strong-willed person.
Sure. The panel. So there's that 5-foot diameter circle
Mm.
in set in the floor. In front of it, on the banister, is a panel with 2 buttons on it.
Mhm.
One of the buttons is labeled down. The other button is labeled extra down.
Oh.
Ah,
There's no up. Like,
Nope.
no.
We
okay,
are.
I mean, it's a dumb question, but I just had to ask.
Well, in my expert opinion, I believe this is an apparatus that will take you down and then more down. Like stairs, but when you're not moving.
But does it lift you down? Like lift you up? Like some kind of a lift device?
Well, hold on. McArcher,
I'm not even
don't
there,
interact
sorry.
with this. Yeah, you're catching a bird.
I got
right
a
now. So
bird.
in the background, you're trying to catch this bird, and this is what's happening while you're doing that.
I will call it a lowering device.
Will you interact with it in any way?
Sir Heck,
I'm
you
gonna
are my
go-
kind of player because I love bringing memes into games. So
First thing I thought of.
That is really good. Actually.
I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna get that potted plant, and I'm gonna put it on the circle. I'm gonna go downstairs, get the potted plant, come back up, put it on the circle, and press the button for down.
Okay, you press the button for down, and the white circle disappears,
Oh.
and a shimmering fireman's pole of pure force appears at the center of where the circle was, leading down to the first floor. Obviously, the potted plant cannot grab onto the fireman's pole and thus falls to the first floor with a crash.
Well, we know what it does now.
What are Grunwit and Evia doing?
I think Ivy is looking at the different books, and now that she knows, like, there was a secret staircase, like, not everything is quite what it seems, at least in her mind. So, like, she's just looking for any secret kind of stuff, like, I don't know, bookshelves that come or like become secret doors if you pull a book, stuff like that.
Yeah. You're going to do that. While you're doing that, Grunwit, what are you doing?
I think I'm just standing back and watching for now.
All right.
I'm watching this toucan get captured. I'm watching the plant fall to the first floor. Yeah.
All right. Just as Ivia finds a tome that looks very interesting, the whole house shudders again. An ultra low frequency rumble resonates throughout the floor. Everyone needs to make actually, no. A whole a low frequency rumble resonates throughout the entire building. It shudders dangerously, and that's where we will end part 1 of this actual play. That's the spot.
Love it.
We've had some wonderful players here with us tonight. Let's take a second to go around and meet them and see what they do. Starting with Sir Heck.
Hey everybody, I'm Sir Heckalot. I am a GM, TTRPG designer, and player amongst the TTRPG space. And you can find me all over the internet at Sir Heckalot. That's usually where you can figure out where I'm gonna be.
Great. And what about JP?
Hi, I'm JP. I make videos and adventures for tabletop role-playing games. You can find me on YouTube, JP Couvert, and my website is also jpcouvert.com.
And last but not least, LB Hackemup.
Hi, I'm LB Hackemup. This is Simon. You can find me on my socials at LB Hackemup on everything. The Twitch channel is Hack Recklessly, as well as the YouTube. So check those things out. We do video game content, horror games, and TTRPGs alike. So check it out.
And you know where to find Jordan and I. We're here on this channel, Jordan's Jocular Junction. We're uploading content for you every week. Check it out. Mind all the things. We're on social media and
Tell
all
your
that
mom.
stuff.
Yeah.
Tell your relatives. Tell your coworkers.